another day. So we're gonna move on to some more spicy conversation, which is what's going on? What's going on with your boy Tristan Thompson, man? They
Who
say
you
he
talking about
cheated.
when you say your boy?
Who's boy?
Who you talking to?
You trying to make him my boy? Don't make him my boy.
That's rich man.
Nah.
You know, he cheated for the millionth time on Chloe.
Oh,
he got a personal trainer pregnant. You know she was a colonizer. I mean,
oh my God,
a white woman.
We trying to give viewers. All right,
nah, that's fine. That's fine.
So one of my questions when it comes to not just Tristan Thompson, me and Richard, he posed this question when me and him was having a conversation: is are men or women of today irresponsible in dating and relationships?
Can I go first?
Absolutely.
Oh, Mike.
All right.
Because we talked about this earlier too. Go ahead.
Right. I think as a woman, to date a man in a certain profession and that has a certain amount of money, I don't think that they should expect these men to be 100% like loyal, like where they're not having sex with anybody else. Like I understand she's Chloe. So it's like, why would you cheat on a Khloe Kardashian? It's just different. For men, it's a lot different. It's just something to do. It's not attached to, I don't think it was attached to emotions. I think she was a personal trainer. He was like, damn, she's kind of fine. And then they were having sex and she wound up pregnant. That, I don't understand. Yes, he needs to wrap it up if he's going to do it. He needs to be honest. But I think the expectation that they put on these type of men that have millions of dollars and that are like people in the public eye to expect them not to exercise options for me is kind of like, it's delusional, because it's like I don't think you can have both, for real. To be honest, I don't think you can have both.
Like my man, when he knew he was going to the NBA, he was like, "Yo, when I go to the NBA, I'm going to try to fuck as many women as I can." It's always probably been a dream of his, because, so he's just like, yo, I'm just going to live my dream. And the thing is, a man like that, like, look at Jeter, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you in that status, then just don't have a girl, you know what I'm saying? Because Chloe is bad, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if her body's real and all that. We're not going to get into all that, but you know what I'm saying? She's not a ugly woman, and she has her own money. Like, she has her own empire financially, you know what I'm saying? So for him to do that again, is irresponsible of him. And then not only that, bro, like, you getting, like, it's one thing to have sex with them, but to get them pregnant,
yeah,
it's like, yo, come on, you making bad decisions, bro. You're supposed to wrap that up. However, I respect his stance when he said, yo, I don't want this baby. So I take this 75,000 because I'm retiring after this year, so you ain't getting nothing. And he's like, you should have never had this baby. Now, I don't know if the woman's having the baby for the money.
I mean, come on.
Maybe she's against abortion. Like, we don't know. I don't know her.
I feel you, but
you put her in that position. You did that because regardless of what was happening, you could have stopped that from happening.
Right. He didn't have to do anything. You're right.
Right. By not cheating. And even if you was going to cheat, ensuring that she did not get pregnant.
But Rich, do you think that that's feasible to ask an NBA player who's traveling?
Absolutely.
But what I'm saying is, you think she should expect him to be faithful, even an NBA player?
If that is the type of person if that was their agreement, yes, I expect you to honor that agreement.
But do you think, all right, that was the agreement, I understand that. But do you think if he came to her and was like, listen, I want to have sex with a different chick like every 3 months, you think she would have been cool with that?
I don't know, because I don't know Chloe.
I'm just saying, you think most women would be cool with that?
I think some women would be cool with that. Most women, nah.
Okay, but that's what I'm saying. I think being that he is like, NBA players and entertainers already have that stigma of being promiscuous,
Mm-hmm.
where they're having sex with a bunch of people. They already have that, and that's for a reason.
But that's
because
the
it
lifestyle
happens.
that they live. So
Right. So
I think Chloe can't be naive in come
right.
on, like just like
That's what I'm
rappers,
saying.
actors, like they all sleep with each other. They all, you know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm
Yeah.
talking about.
So
That's
it's a
it.
lifestyle. So she
Mhm.
can't be
Yeah.
naive to that lifestyle. But
And it wasn't a random. It was his personal trainer. So it was him spending a lot of time with this person. Probably.
yo,
Wait,
Yeah.
she worked. What
TMZ,
team is he
bro.
on?
She
What team is he on?
worked. He's on Sacramento.
So it was the Sacramento trainer or his person, like a different trainer
His
that he
personal
hired?
trainer. His personal trainer he hired.
Yeah. I mean, listen, I understand
But see
that
now
you.
the problem I have is now this kid and child support is based upon the child being able to live at the same standard that the parent is living at. And that's why Chris Brown had to pay so much money, because he had all this money, but his kid was supposed to be living in like some 2-bedroom apartment. The judge was like, nah, your kid is supposed to be with you essentially. So if you're not going to be there, you have to provide a lifestyle similar to yours. And, you know, the idea of this kid being out there unwanted by Tristan and then also going to be like just like a regular kid, to me is just like that's
Malone all over again.
It's unfair, man. It's unfair, and he should have to take care of that kid. Like you don't get to just get this woman pregnant and then just avoid all responsibility. I respect his position. Like he's not caving. He's upset about it and he's letting it be known. But I think he should look inward first. You know what I mean? Be mad at yourself because, bro, nobody did this but you.
For me, I agree with you. I agree that we made those choices.
He had to know she wasn't getting rid of an NBA player's baby, bro. Like
probably not.
Come on.
Yes. I mean, I'm sure he did know that. But the only thing I say that is Chloe's fault is for dating. Like a woman like Chloe can't date down. Like she has a lot of money, so she's not going to date a regular 9-to-5. She has to date somebody with more money or as like money as like the same, either equal or above.
What nigga wouldn't cheat on Chloe?
What do you mean?
She should have dated a nigga like me, right?
But
because I'm not cheating on Chloe.
The lifestyle would be totally different though. You wouldn't be able to keep up with the Chloe lifestyle. Like
that's why she's bringing me up.
You would just be the side dude because you wouldn't be able to pay that mortgage or that rent right now.
Why do I have to pay the mortgage?
Because I'm just saying, if you're with her, if you're married to a Chloe, you would still be a man. Like you would still be the provider. No, you wouldn't.
No, I'm arm candy. She's a provider.
So how do you think that relationship would go with you being the arm candy?
It would go with me being rich and having all the money in the world. And I don't care.
No, I feel you. It's like forget your man.
I would trade in one leg of one of my chromosomes and be an XX for that bread. Like I don't have that big of an ego.
But what I'm saying is a dude like Tristan who has millions, who has the crazy options, Chloe is his wife, but he still has the ones that he's just gonna have sex. The thing of he should have been more upfront. As an NBA player, you should be like, listen, I'm gonna have sex from time to time with other women.
But it's never.
That's what it should have been. That's what I'm saying. But I think he should have done that. Like that doesn't make sense to me. Why?
I mean, because a lot of times, regardless if you're famous or not, I mean, who wants to get cheated on? Like the emotions don't turn off.
Yeah, so but if you're dealing with that type of dude, man, it comes with that a lot of the time with those type of NBA players and entertainers.
Yeah, but
she has to know. She knows that.
A lot of them.
But that can come with a dude that's broke. That can come with any.
Yeah, but what would you rather cry in, Chuck? You rather cry in a Bentley or a Honda Accord? Hey, they both gonna cheat on you. So why not have
I'd rather cry in the Bentley, you know,
right?
With the heated seats.
Absolutely,
and that's what massage rollers in the back.
And that's what Chloe's doing right now. She's crying in that Bentley.
You think Chloe crying?
Probably. I mean,
I don't think. I really don't think she cares at this point.
She probably was getting piped too. What you think? She probably was.
To me, I'm gonna keep it a buck. For me, though, I don't think a lot of women cheat as much. I think they have a lot of dudes on the side, but I don't think they actually have sex with them a lot because a lot of women like that emotional attachment. They need to feel something for that dude a lot of the time before they actually have sex with them. We don't have to really do that. Men can be like, yo, she's fine. I'll have sex with her.
Yeah,
It's
but
not-
Nah, man.
women also
she don't
like
even-
the hope
She don't even
for a
gotta be
relationship
fine.
with a dude.
Go ahead.
A woman, a lot of times, she hoping their relationship. A woman will date a married man, hoping that he would leave his wife.
Absolutely, which is terrible.
So
Bad idea.
Absolutely.
He's not doing that.
No, he's just gonna be with both of you.
Yeah. So a woman would cheat with the potential of being with that man, and then
if he's good enough, if he checks off those boxes, definitely she'll do that.
Yeah, because if say she was in a relationship, right, and it was abusive, this, that, and the third, and then she meets this married man, and when he's with her, he treats her better than anybody.
But you know what's crazy is she would now in turn think that she's different. So dating. So if I was piping a chick who's married, right? Why would I think that if we got married, you wouldn't do the same thing to me? Like, so I could never, if I was cheating
you
with
shouldn't
someone,
assume different.
I'm looking at you like you could never be wifey because the way we started, I could never trust you.
Yeah, exactly.
Listen, I'm
that happens
arrogant.
That happens
I'm arrogant at times. Too. I'm arrogant at times, right? But I ain't that arrogant. Like to think that I'm special. Like I was able to pull you and no other nigga gonna pull you from me. Like, nah, you have shown me, this disloyal quality, and I'm not fucking with you. I mean, people can change. I will say that people can change for what they want.
When money is involved, a lot of times these men and women, they become a lot more tolerable. Like you see like what happened with the baby and Danny Lee. The baby cheated on his girl with Danny Lee. She was talking all that hotness, and then come around full circle. Now he's treating her how he treated his baby moms.
That's an example. That's an example for me as far as Tristan. Like a man like the baby, however say his name,
bro. But a man like the baby,
right? Like we know it's in the public that he's never been known to be an outstanding dad. He has mad baby. Don't he have a few baby mothers and all of that too?
Yeah, I probably.
And women still flock to him, knowing that he's not a great dad, that he's not that great of a dude, but they still want to be with him.
Because fame is a drug, bro.
Absolutely, that's what absolutely.
Fame. That why you think all these Instagram is a drug? It's actually more potent than any. It's more potent than crack. It releases more serotonin in your brain.
The endorphins and all that.
Yeah. That's why Facebook and them they took the like button out and stuff like that. So you can't really tell how many likes you got. Because people are literally
YouTube got rid of the dislike button.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. But I mean that goes to show like men are just as emotional as a woman, because a man can cheat 30, 40 times, but let him get cheated on. Let that man get cheated on. He may jump off a building. He would expect her to take him back after cheating 40, 50 times, but let him get cheated on. He will never take her back.
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say he would never. I would say it's not likely because a lot of men can't handle that.
Well, let me give you from my perspective, and I've said this to Richard many a time. For me, I don't care about physical cheating. Like if you cheat and have sex with somebody else, I really don't care.
Yo, Mike's head just exploded, bro.
But if you cheat emotionally, then I may lose my mind. If I'm with this person 3, 4, 5 years or 10, 20 years, and you cheat on me emotionally, I feel more hurt by that than you going out fucking some rando.
Can I go?
Yeah.
Listen, I understand what you're saying because it's emotional. Because like we talked about, it's a connection. But I can't imagine a woman that I love getting crazy with somebody else, man. That's too difficult for me. Like, call me insecure if you want. That's fine. But
it was a trait that I learned when I was a teenager in high school. I had a high school sweetheart, and we was off and on for 5 years. So when we was off, she's fucking somebody else, but we still hanging out. And when we back on, we back on. So I learned to separate myself when it comes to, oh, she's fucking with somebody else.
I can understand that more, but I'm talking about a woman that's yours, like not yours, but like let's say your wife, and like she goes out and has sex with another dude, and she comes back and admits to you. You'll be more inclined to get over that. Like you'll be fine.
Absolutely.
Better man than me, man.
Because for me, if like say my last relationship, the reason why I got so upset when she cheated was because she stagnated and regressed the progression that we was trying to build. Like we was trying to build something great, and she basically burned the house down. So I was upset about that. But if it was like I'm living on my own, you living on your own, you fuck your baby father or you fuck some nigga, I'm really not going to, like, I'm emotionally not going to care as I would with you're always on the phone with this man, vibing, connecting. You're always interacting with this man, always, it's not even physically, it's just emotionally connecting with another person. I would feel it. I would feel it. So
I hear you, man. But like, because I know what I be doing to my lady. I can't imagine another dude doing that, and I'm like, nah, man, that's tough for me. But I guess that would be something that I would have to learn. But
yeah, because a lot of times, like a woman, sometimes she'll cheat down, and a lot of experience. So I'll be looking like, oh,
well, is that worse? Like if a chick cheat down, is that like, would you rather her cheat up? Like, does it make it better?
Nah, either or it don't make it better. But I'm just saying from my experience, like one relationship she cheated down. I'm like, so how was it? She's like, it wasn't that great. He was lazy.
Asked how was
it?
Yeah, how was it?
That's crazy. So what if she said? So now hold on. If she says whack, because I definitely would ask how was it.
She said it was whack, but if she said it was good, I'm very competitive. I'm like, well, I'm gonna tear your shit up.
So you gotta restamp it, basically.
I gotta recertify. I gotta fill out the application and do the exam all over.
You gotta do some nastier shit. Like, oh, y'all did this? Okay.
Allow me to reintroduce myself.
Bringing it
this is not even my final form, right?
Word.
Bringing it back to the original topic. How do you think Chloe feels? Do you think she feels like because it was physical, it's okay, but it got physical, but they had a baby? It's not just physical.
But see, we don't know if it was just physical because we don't know the dynamics of their relationship. I just know she gotta feel terrible. This is embarrassing.
Right.
Yeah, but a lot of times, us in our culture, we generally don't know how the other culture feels. We can say, we know how a Black woman is gonna feel. She gets cheated on, she gets betrayed, because we are very naturally empathetic to the Black woman's trauma, the Black woman's plight. But when a white woman gets cheated on, her reaction a lot of times is nowhere near how a Black woman's reaction is.
What's a Black woman's reaction, Chad?
More emotional, more distraught, more broken down, more traumatic. I can't do this. A white woman a lot of times, they tend to be more vengeful about the cheating. They'll get your ass fired from your job off the cheating.
You said they're going to HR.
Or a white woman will sit there and deal with it. Like, yo, I know, and she'll know for 2 years. And the husband don't know. But she knew I knew for 2 years and didn't say nothing. And was still sucking your dick and was still licking your balls and all that.
You think they're just a little bit more tolerable of the nonsense?
I think white women don't have hereditary trauma. So that's why they're a lot more tolerable. A Black woman will grow up and hear the experiences of their grandmother, their aunt, their mother, and they will empathize with that. And they will sometimes be very fearful of not becoming like their.
But also, not only that too, they're dealing with a lot from a life standpoint. Like life teaches them that they're not beautiful, right? So
absolutely,
they come with those pressures too. So, that's why.
You think that's happening now, where life is telling them that they're not beautiful?
Absolutely.
Because remember, like Black women didn't really get front page of this. I mean, with a lot of the appropriation, it's like cool now to put Black people in these positions. You know, people fought like affirmative action or whatever, but really it was just because we were so far behind and they had such a head start. You had to give African Americans this chance. And in modeling and in TV and all this stuff, they would demonize a lot of the they would demonize a lot of the stuff that Black women or even Black men were doing, and then white people would do it, and they'd be like, "It's so great, it's the first time you ever saw that." So, you know, Black women know that. You know what I'm saying? They know how. You know, remember they were last at the bottom. You know what I'm saying? And so they carry that around with them. You know what I'm saying? Because they're Black and they're a woman, so they got two things working against them. So I could definitely see their reaction being different.
I don't think in this day and age that they're held back as much as we're like saying.
Well, no, not as much as the past.
No, I know that, but I'm just saying in general, like they're
well, why do you think
women are the most populated in college. No, I mean they do what they want now. They do what they want.
World,
like before
the world is free now. Right?
Yes,
the world is
absolutely.
free. Like with Instagram and the way you can market yourself.
Absolutely.
You don't need a photo shoot with whatever magazine or whatever. You can get your own photographer, you can get your own whatever.
No, but what I'm saying is I don't think, like you said, like I don't, and these are the reasons why I don't feel like they're held back for real. Like the college population is mostly women. They're making more money than a lot of men also. I can understand where it's coming from the past, where it's like you're being held back. But right now, I feel like they're fine. They actually have a lot more advantages than men. Like, all right, so, just for instance, let me give you one example. Like, if you know how STEM is taken over by men, like science, technology, engineering, and math. That's majority of men that work in those positions. Before, women didn't want to work in those positions because they were like crazy, like they were pretty tough, and they didn't want to work in those anyway. Now that you're giving them that they're in college and they have their choices, they're still not picking those type of jobs. They're picking more social jobs. So I feel like if a woman wants to go into STEM because of what's it called? Where you hire somebody because of you hire a woman because you need more women to hire. I forget what it's called right now. But they would have more incentive to hire a woman right now, just to fill that quota. You feel what I'm saying? Like they would get that job way easier than like.
And I'm cool with that.
Yeah. But, no, I'm not saying that. You know, I'm just saying that it is a lot more equal. Yeah, than it is.
But like I said, Black women are painted with a different brush, so it's a lot more easier for women overall. But like I said, the Black woman is coming from a lot more trauma, a lot more emotional baggage than the white woman. You know, so whereas the Black woman, she's getting her body done to keep up with the Joneses and to make herself feel beautiful, and the white woman, she's getting her body done to market herself. You know, whereas it didn't come from insecurity like it came from a Black woman. A lot of times a Black woman, she's looking like, I don't think I'm beautiful. What can I do to be beautiful? Sometimes they go to the gym and it works out for them. And if it don't work out, a lot of times a woman wants to feel beautiful as a Black woman. She'll sit there and be like, let me get my ass done. And let me get my chest done. Where the white woman is just like, I'm just getting my lips done. I want to look like Dolly Parton. You can get my titties. And they overdo it sometimes. And it doesn't come from the same place where Black women, Indian women, white women, no matter what, they all have the same opportunities, but they all coming from different angles. And the white woman is like just like the Black man, just like the white man. The white woman is starting on third and rounding her way home, where the Black woman is still in the dugout, getting ready for her next at bat.
So you feel like Black women are getting the BBLs and everything because of the past? You don't think it has anything to do with just trying to attract like a millionaire or trying to get money for
Nah,
for
they
having
don't
a
love
big butt or something like that? You don't think it has anything to do with that?
Nah, because the millionaire, a lot of times the millionaire ain't attracted by the big butt.
They'll have sex with it. They won't marry it, but they'll have sex with those.
Yeah, but a millionaire can find that he can go to Brazil and have 20 fake booties. But
Why
if
go
he's
to
in
Brazil if you can go to Miami?
because I'm a millionaire, why not go to Brazil?
I'm
Like,
just,
if I'm if like because now we're talking about ratio to income. I would go to Miami. Rich will go to Miami. You will go to Miami. But if I'm consistently making 10 million a year, where you gonna find me? In Brazil? Where you gonna find me? In the Philippines? Where you gonna find me? In Bangkok?
well,
Like,
actually, I'm gonna be real. Miami is like a hotbed right now for millionaires. A lot of them are moving there. But I understand what you're saying. I understand
If I
your
become
point.
a millionaire, I'm out of here, bro.
yeah,
No, I understand.
Miami.
But it's a lot of right now. It's a lot of
Africa.
money, like in Miami. Like it's a lot of like entertainment. And
Yeah,
stuff.
like you right on the money, Richard. Africa. I want that natural booty.
Africa.
No, absolutely, and that's what I'm saying. That's why I say. I mean, I know these things. I think these is for a certain type of person because a lot of regular dudes don't care really about fake anything. To be honest, I prefer natural hair. I prefer that. I don't care about the long nails. I don't care about eyelashes. I don't care about any of that stuff. I prefer a woman without all of that.
Yeah.
So, and I think that's a lot of men that really don't care about. But they say that they're doing that for them.
Yeah, we going one of these days we going to tackle that catfishing. I feel like a lot of that. Remember I'm gonna get you sucker when had that chick and she took a leg off and so yo, we gonna get into that, boy.
She said my
right,
eyes aren't really green.
There's